Grand Rising Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, shares, views, subscribes, comments, donations in all forms. Everything, I appreciate it all. Let's go ahead and ring this bell. Let's clear out this energy, and then we're going to see what the message the Spirit has for us this morning. This morning, it is going to be a short read because I'm jumping on here a little late because you know I have to get ready to jump off and do my straight 8. Hey, create. Before I even started to ring the bell started ringing. So the answers are coming out. Everything is, it's going to be like, you're going to start to hear stuff. And it's going to be like, wait, what? Oh, that's not even the truth. That's a bold-faced lie. You're going to start hearing stuff that is going to blow your mind at first. And the person that started the shit, they're going to realize, see, they were trying to make you look like a fool. They're going to realize they made themselves look extremely foolish. Bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh. Somebody was on demon time when they came up against you. And people are starting to figure this out. They starting to see who was on demon time. Hey, J. Mike. People are like looking at all this information that's coming out, looking at all these clues. And it's not even like they digging for it. It's just that somebody opened up their mouth and another another bone from the skeleton fall out. Or they move a certain way, look a certain way, and another skeleton, a bone from the skeleton fall out. You're going to be in the clear. Okay, you moved when you needed to move. That's why you left this whole situation, because you had faith that the truth was going to come out. You let somebody sit in their own energy, and now they feeling all like, you know how you, when you was a kid or a little baby and you was wearing diapers and you're wet on yourself and you still had that same wet diaper on and it was uncomfortable. That's why you started to cry. Man, get this sweat thing off of me. Somebody has to sit in their own shit. Hey, Stack 777. Yeah, this group, somebody thought that they could group people up or get the gang together to come up against you. They just didn't know that you were spiritually protected. They thought that because you stood alone, they didn't see all this protection behind you. They just saw you on a 3D standing alone. Hey, LP, all those lies, all those hidden alibis, and more lies on top of lies, this is what's leaving them out in the cold. This is what is somebody, I've just heard somebody is being ostracized by their own group. Hey, Shaylin. Yeah. And the whole time you just stayed to yourself because you felt like everything was going to come out, and it's coming out. That's why you ain't stressing at all. Not even a little bit. There was nothing for you to stress about. You just didn't know why somebody was lying on you the way that they was lying. Why somebody was trying to cut you out. Why somebody was trying to do the damn most. That's what you didn't understand. Hey, Red Violet and Robert and Milky Abidi, how are you? You know, you just didn't realize. You didn't know why it was that you even, you know, and you know what was even worse is this person, this emperor didn't think that you would even be able to protect yourself against them. Hey, Patrick. You know, but like I said, it all came out. And when it came out in a big fashion. It was like God laid everything out here. These are God's hands right here. Okay, these ain't human hands that's putting it out there. These are God's hands that said, okay, enough is enough. All right, I'm going to tell y'all what's going on. Now somebody want to come to you because they feeling stressed because of the lies that they said, because of the manipulation they started. See, now somebody want to come to you, and because now they realize the reason you wasn't stressed, the reason you didn't give a damn what they was trying to do, and trying to do, because you knew it wasn't going to work out, because you was always protected, and you knew that. You knew that your ancestors and God was right here with you. So there was no need for you to be, oh my gosh, what are people thinking about me? You didn't give a damn. You, like they say, what goes on in the dark is going to come to the light. Bingo, it is light as a motherfucker outside today. And they getting their justice. So are you. This crowd, everybody is looking like, wait, what? And they making these judgment calls against this fucking liar. They like, dude, you was such a fucking liar. You said all this bullshit, all that bullshit. People was like, man, people is doing, what they call that, smushing somebody's face. Man, get the fuck away from here. They don't even want to hear it no more. They told this person, keep your trap shut. Hey, chosen one. Hey, Wingseer. People are like, keep your lips shut. Keep your trap shut. The least that you say, the better off for you moving forward. Somebody's telling somebody, learn how not to talk. I'm telling you, this information is going rampant. These people are going wild because everybody that tried to jump on the bandwagon to attack you, they all feeling foolish. Hey, the soul archetype, every last one of them, they all feel like, damn, we got. Yes, the fuck you did. All because somebody, it's like somebody wanted some type of position, or somebody wanted something to skip over you. Like somebody was trying to hey Shaylin, like take your place in the wheel. You know, or what's something that was due to you. Somebody was going to hand something down to you, and they wanted that. But see, that same person may have to go to jail. That same person may have to go to for real jail. Slander, lies, causing PTSD, causing you to miss out on opportunities. This person people is looking like, damn, what the fuck? And they sitting here thinking about how somebody was doing the most, trying to end you. And now this person want to sit here and feel sorry for themselves because they tried to attack you. They went to war against you. See, that one thing for certain, two things for sure, for shizzy, for sure. Hey, Ayana, is that what goes around is going to come right back around. Somebody learned a valuable lesson about what goes around is going to come back around. And now the world is talking about this. This is all over the internet. People is looking back and they're like, wait a minute. I remember this, and I remember that's not how you said it the first time. That ain't what you said. You ain't said that. See, what they couldn't see at that time was somebody was secretly trying to work on, but they figuring it out now. And what this person was working on was trying to break your heart. This person thought that they could come up against you, that they can get everybody up against you, and it was just going to make you feel so bad that you was just going to either end yourself or go into dig a hole and climb in it and never come back out, and they would never see you again. Hey, the divine oracle. But that's not what happened. What happened was you came out on top. What happened was you didn't even have to lift a finger to fight your battles because your ancestors fought it for you, and they did a good damn job, might I add. I'm hearing that song, Kung Fu Fighting. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. And they got their ass kicked. Once again, God, this is God taking it up for you. God said no, in perfect timing. In perfect timing. All that false pretense shit, all those lies, all those hidden alibis, everything that somebody said that they was going to do and that you was doing and this and that and the other, blam, all that shit came out to be a fucking lie. All made up, make believe, because somebody didn't want your relationship to work. Somebody didn't want you to feel love. Somebody didn't want you to know that you was important. Somebody didn't want you to feel special, because you know why? They don't feel that. So they didn't want you to feel that either. Confirmation. Come from motherfucking. See, there was a message that came from an angel, one of your passed over loved ones. Yup, one of your passed over loved ones brought a message to somebody. And they said, you know what? It is time for the whole truth, the hard truth, the truth to come out. And so it came out roaring like a motherfucking lion. There's nothing that somebody couldn't do to hide this. Once again, this is God. This is God. There's nothing that somebody can do to fudge the numbers, to sweep it under the rug, to do this, to do that, because they was coming after your inheritance. They wanted to X you out the will, or take away your gifts, or take away what was due to you that was going to come to you anyway. And so they didn't know that. And see, you even told the truth about this person a while back. You said what this person was trying to do. You said why this person was trying. You said all that. You broke it all the way down. And now they're realizing it, that you told the truth. Now they want to come and they want to bring you this apology. Now they want to come and smooth out the whole situation. Whereas they were sitting here at war with you, waging war against you for the longest. Trying to lead other blind people into battle just because for the fucking longest, because they felt a certain way. But like I said, things didn't turn out the way they wanted to or hoped it would. Not at all. In the blink of an eye, shit changed. Like I said, your ancestors showed up and they showed out. They did a whole Martin Luther King march on this motherfucker. They was in droves. They was all down the street, around the corner, over the overpass, under the underbridge, and down the highway. There was thousands of them. And they thought that you was by yourself. No. God had them all show up and show the fuck out. And now somebody don't know what's coming in for her or him. And they was hoping that you wouldn't see what's coming in for you. Now somebody, they trying to figure out, now this somebody, they turn their back on this witch because they see this witch was nothing but full of lies the whole fucking time. They got other people involved that shouldn't even have been involved because it wasn't even the truth. They made some shit up. But all that little bullshit, all that shit in the cup, all that fishy shit in the cup, that shit is over. It was all make-believe. It was all make-believe. Getting other people involved, telling these lies on you, trying to make it seem like you was this and you was that. And I'm just trying to tell you for your own personal edification. I just want to set the record straight about the collective. Now, I'm not trying to start no trouble, knowing that they was trying to start trouble. I don't want to get in the middle of your relationship, knowing that they was trying to get in the middle of your relationship. I don't want nothing bad to happen to Collective, knowing they wanted something bad to happen to you. Hey, LP. See, what they couldn't see is that you had already planned to be by yourself. This was already part of the divine plan for you to go on your own journey. It's just that you needed to get to that place where you understood, hey, I need to be away from these lying ass bullshit, coward, punk ass bitch motherfuckers. Or whatever word you said. I don't know. Y'all know that's my personal spin. But anyway. See, because you know what? And you wanted this person, this is somebody that you love. You wanted this person to be on the right track. You wanted this person to go with you. You wanted this person to be blessed, just like you know you gonna be blessed. But for whatever reason, that person went the other way. And you can't do anything about it. You can't make them choose right. All you can do is hope that they wake the fuck up. Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Quickly. And somebody ain't feeling too good anymore. Somebody may be on their transitional bed, deathbed. Somebody may be sicker than a motherfucking dog because of all this bullshit that they did, all these lies, all this stealing, all this thieving, all this backstabbing. Because that shit had to return to the sender. It always comes back around to the sender. I don't care how many crime investigative shows that you've seen that somebody got away with it. They thought they got away with a crime for 20, 30, 40 years, only to find out that knock, 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 FBI, the sheriff, ATF, the IRS, somebody was knocking at their motherfucking door. Like, no, this is your time. You about to pay the fucking piper. This is something that they started a long time ago. This smear campaign on you. This shit was started a long ass time ago because there was a sick, twisted, demented, psychotic motherfucker that had this plan. They thought that they was determined. They was a smug motherfucker. Smug motherfucker thought that they was going to be able to do something underneath the radar. Nobody would be able to see. You don't see me, do you? You don't see me. All because somebody wanted to bring you some type of stress and pain in your life. This could have been somebody in your family. You know, they don't even know what you had to do to heal from this shit. This is the shit that could cause somebody PTSD, but that's what they was planning on. That's exactly what they was planning on. But you healed. And now everything that somebody invested on, confirmation, has come to the fucking light. They can't save themselves. They can't make themselves look, oh, well, it was just all a big misunderstanding. No, bitch, you fucking lied. You can't even tell the truth to sit there and say that you fucking lied. That's how much of a liar you are. Somebody's made to look like a raw dog that they are. You know, this person, they got people turning their back in disgust. Don't nobody want to deal with them. And all this havoc that they cause because they sitting here trying to lie on you. And somebody should have had some better discernment about some information that was going around that they knew wasn't even the fucking truth. This is somebody that should have deadened that. They should have said, miss me with that bullshit. But instead, they sitting here jumping on the boat. What boat? The sinking boat? You jumped on that fucking Titanic like you was getting somewhere. Where did you get? Where did you actually get? And even if you did get in a fucking lifeboat and you made it back to shore, shit, that'd be the last time you probably got in a motherfucking boat. At that point, you like, I don't even like water. I don't even jump in the bathtub. I barely take a shower. I will sit there and hit the hot spots and keep it moving. Somebody, they don't even want to be on board no more. They know that they fucked up. Yeah, they was on demon time. They was on demon time. And they jumped on demon time because they felt like there was more of them than there was of you. Be careful, boo-boo, tink. It might look like I'm standing by myself, but what you cannot see, player, is all the spiritual protection behind me. What's the message, spirit? Yep. Strong spiritual protection. Angels was all around. They was like, I wish you would, but I wish a motherfucker would mess with my earth angel, because we got something for you. We about to... And that's the motherfucking truth. That is the fucking truth. All because they wanted your inheritance. All because they wanted your gifts. This is why you left them. And whenever you left them, they couldn't say shit else. They couldn't say shit else. That's whenever their health started failing too. Because all that bullshit that they had been doing, that smear campaign from a long time ago. See, I'm seeing somebody in my mind's eye. I'm seeing somebody, their health is failing so bad that they starting to have delusions and they starting to really speak the truth about what happened, because they forgetting to be on their P's and Q's. They forgetting that they had said this lie and that lie. And so they sitting here rambling, most of the time rambling to the devil, whoever they speaking to, and the truth come out and somebody around them like, wait, what? What? Wait. They're like, Uncle Otis, what did you just say? What did you hear? You just said that you planned and the collective wasn't, oh, is that what? No, baby. No, Uncle Otis didn't say that. Uncle Otis must be losing his mind. Yeah, no, the truth is just coming out, Uncle Otis. What's the message? We have 122 in the chat and 55 likes. Could we please get some more likes? I'd appreciate it. What's the message? See, they thought that you was a fool. Now they realize and they look foolish because don't nobody want to take care of no fucking liar. Nobody want to take care of somebody that helped them to ruin their fucking life. You based your whole life. You ruined your life on a basis of somebody else's life. Don't nobody want to take care of or be around or help nobody who was doing that shit. Who was on fucking devil demon time. And see somebody now, they looking down and she looking down at this pinnacle. Like, oh my God, this clue just came out. Oh my God. How I create, people can see now how I created this whole mess based on, and I got the proof. How did I? And she fucked up because, like I said, you beat everybody's ass. They didn't see you had all this protection right behind you, right to the side of you. They fighting with each other now. Hey, Hypsee. They fighting with each other now. And then on top of that, they're confused. They're confused that why was we even fighting the collective. Well, we should have been fighting this bitch. Well, we should have been pulling her hair, dragging her down, whooping her ass to tell the fucking truth. But yet we all jumping on this fucking sinking ass Titanic boat with this lying ass bitch. All because they had a plan. And that plan was so that you didn't feel so good about yourself. That they didn't want you to be independent. They didn't want you to be able to provide for yourself. They don't want you to be able to do none of this shit because then that would make them look bad. So they lied about your spirituality. They said that you was out here doing moon magic to the devil and all this other shit. They said that you was out here doing all this and all that. No. See, all this shit is coming out now. What they was really trying to do. Leave you in the cold, backstab you, and they wanted you to be depressed and looking crazy like you was just out your motherfucking mind. Walking the street, picking your nose, one red shoe, one green shoe. Shit looking like you had piss stains all over you, smelling horrible, shirt all ripped up, a black eye, hair all looking undone, like you was just crazy. But be careful what you wish for, because when karma come around, she don't fucking play with nobody. The truth is coming out. Everything is going to be balanced out. Somebody gonna be set free, because the truth always sets motherfuckers free. And like I said, now somebody starting to realize they should have looked a little closer at the information that they was taking in. They should have did some fucking research. Like they knew the whole truth. They knew the answer. They knew that you was the way. You was the guiding light. You was that one. But yet they want to sit here and side with the crowd. Well, go with the crowd then. All y'all can get some. All Spirit said, all y'all can get these hands. All of y'all. Ain't nobody above getting these fucking hands. What's the message? Yes. And this one really getting some karma. This one is really feeling it the most. Because this the one that should have been with you. This the one that should have stood 10 toes down. That one is really feeling it all because somebody wanted what you was getting. But this is what they gonna get. Next to fucking nothing. Next to fucking nothing. Now they want to come in. They want to see how they could smooth things over. How can we get back on track? How can I make this right? Because they seeing somebody else's health go down the fucking drain. Somebody that they allow to mishandle you, mistreat you, lie on you, lie about you, even lie to you. This could have been somebody that heard what you said but didn't hear what you said long time ago. Hey, Kenta, how are you, sweetie? Mm-hmm. Well, if you don't know how to listen, we don't know how to make you. It's just that fucking simple. Ain't nobody trying to raise no grown-ass motherfucking adults. It's just that fucking simple. But let this be a lesson. And I bet you it is a lesson. It's just that fucking simple too. It's a fucking lesson at this point. Better be careful what the fuck you do, because you don't get 2 and 12 and 15 and 22 chances. Confirmation to fuck shit up. Confirmation. You get one shot. Hey, Jude. Likes, how are you? You get one shot to fuck up your life. So be careful. And don't do it over somebody. Because maybe this person, they felt like somebody was mesmerizing them. Keep both feet on the ground. Don't allow yourself to get fucking mesmerized. And maybe it was because they felt like this person could really do something for them. Can't nobody do nothing for you but God. Somebody might be able to help you, but that don't mean you gotta, just because they help you out here, sometimes people will do stuff for you as an ulterior motive. So if somebody help you out, even if it's with money, pay them back so that you don't feel like you owe them nothing. The fuck? Somebody was really immature and they was really insecure. And they listened to the wrong bitch. They should have said but what somebody was saying, they should have knew somebody was trying to get in the middle. They should have known. But now that shit is coming right back on. And they thought they was flying high. Ooh, they was all up at the top of the wheel. They was like, woo, woo, woo. Yes, we doing the damn thing. We doing it, only for that shit to come crashing down. Now they sitting here with their head all in their hands, crying and shit. What you crying for? Because you sacrificed yourself, believing a fucking lie? What you crying for? Don't cry. Dry your eyes. That part. They wanted your heart to be broken. They wanted your heart to be broken. And they tried so hard to break your heart. Your heart was so open to them. You were so giving. You were so loving. You were so kind. You held this person up in high esteem. You encouraged this person when everybody else didn't. You encouraged that greasy motherfucker to know that they could do it. You was the one who they were standing on your fucking shoulders. You was pushing them up so that they could be high up. And they're going to try and break your heart. See, you healed. And when you healed, all that shit turned right back around on them. Their life has changed. Everything that they invested in is done. It's a done motherfucking deal. And then on top of that, not only that, but everybody looking at this bitch like, wait a minute, wait a damn minute. What the fuck? See, they didn't think that you was going to come out on top. They're confused. How you, by yourself, whoop everybody's ass. They so far past confused, they are what's called confused. How you, by yourself, whoop everybody's ass like that? You was a ninja doing stealth mode. They all walking hand in hand, arm in arm, and they're like, yeah, we tough, we walking down the street, this, that, and the other. Next thing you know, somebody off this end, they done. And then there's somebody off the other end, and then this and that, and it go back and forth. The next thing you know, they was like, yeah, we damn, it sound kind of silent. They look to their left and right, and all they see is themselves. They like, oh shit, I'm out here by myself. Bingo, there you go. Hey, hi, priestess. How are you, sweetie? Bingo. There you go. Like I said, don't cry. Dry your eyes. Because you didn't care about Collector crying. So, and you told Collector don't cry. Just sit down and take it. Okay. We're sitting down and we're taking it. Taking, watching you get your ass kicked by our spiritual team. How that working out for you? How that working out for you? Yes, And see, somebody been doing some shit for a long ass time. I'm hearing years. Years, baby. And they just knew this shit was gonna fly. They was like, I ain't got to worry about nothing. Now somebody's sitting here like, damn it. And they worried about everybody know that I lied. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh, I'm so embarrassed because of all this bullshit I started over the collective. I was trying to oh, how's everybody gonna look at? I'm telling you, somebody's sick that they even tried this stupid shit. Hey, Crystal, Empress Self-Love, how are you? They didn't see all that shit that they was working on. They couldn't tell that shit was gonna come out. That everybody was gonna be able to see clearly what they was doing. And who they was trying to do it to. And that you was spiritually protected the whole time. They would have, if they would have done that, they would have seen that regardless, you still moving forward. You still doing your fizzle. You still getting your inheritance. And you still call judgment on that line as motherfucker. You could have broke a generational curse. A big one. And you went up against yeah, I feel like this was a generational curse. You went up against a high witch or high warlock, somebody that was known in the underworld as being don't mess with them. They got too much power. Don't mess with them. But you went in there and was like, blink, move. Like, and that person found out they don't have no fucking power. What else, Spirit? What else? Thank you. Yep. That war is over, baby. They came in, they attacked the wrong one. That shit is complete. That shit is done. That shit is done. They can't do it no more. They cannot do it no more. And, and this one is brokenhearted. Brokenhearted. You know, thought that they was going to be able to bypass you. Not at all. Spirit said, no, give it all here. Give it all here. You don't know how to manage no shit. Collective do. Collective do. And this witch getting a message. This relationship is getting ready to take place regardless. You about to have, and it may not even be that same person, but there's going to be somebody that come into your life that's going to be there for you, given to you, standing 10 toes down with you, protecting you regardless. Anything anybody thought that they had planned against you, that was a big failure. They should have known. Should have known. Let's go ahead and swing the pendulum. I'll get ready to jump on here, do my straight 8. And then I will be back this evening. See what else is happening in these spiritual streets. All right. Think of your question, y'all. Okay. Let's see what the message the Spirit has for us. Okay. I mean, the answer the Spirit has for us. Think of your question. All right, Spirit. What is the answer? Looks like it's a yes. Yep. The answer is a yes this morning. All right, y'all. Thank you so very much. You know I love you all. And I do look forward to seeing you this evening. Have a wonderful Monday. All right. Bye now.